Welcome back to Meg's Mysteries. This story is called X Marks the Spot. Our little group of friends are walking home from school, chattering away with no cares in the world. Then the bullies start in. They sneak up on us as we pass the haunted house, as the kids all call it. To us, it's just an interesting and secret place. We let our imaginations go wild with the stories we grew up with. It's an adventure we would love to do. An old recluse lives there all alone. An old witch, the other kids say, over 100 years old. But we see her almost every day in her garden, and she waves. She waves back, and we wave to her. And then she nods her heads and keeps on gardening. On this day, Billy, Liz, and I are by her front gate. The big kids start in on us and follow us all along. They run up to Billy and yell and push him down. Liz goes to help, and they push her down, and she falls on her knees. Then I start yelling, and they come after me. But this time, the old lady comes to our rescue. She never left the property before. She comes out of the gate like a crazy person, waving her broom at the big kids and screams, "Get out of here!" They all run like bats out of hell, all white as sheets and scared to death. She smiles and helps us up and says, "Come inside to Liz, and I will clean you up, and you all need a nice drink and a snack. I see you all the time passing by, and you're so nice and polite. You're welcome here any time." We all go help Liz in. The old lady tells us her name. "I'm Gladys Moonstar," and she asked us our name. I said, "This is Billy and Liz, and I'm Morgan." She tells us, "Call me Gladys. I knew your mother, Morgan. She used to pass by here to and from school. I remember she was kind. Tell her hello for me." Then a big dog appears at her side. "Oh, this is Kai, an Egyptian hound, and he's my best friend." And then a Siamese cat strolls in and rubs up against my legs. "Oh, that's Mei Ling." She tells us she likes you. We all look around and see the house is clean but filled with items you would find in a museum. It was a little cluttered, but all dust-free. She noticed us looking around and said, "Oh, you like my treasures?" My father, George Moonstar, was a professor and a well-known archaeologist. He worked for the university here and traveled all over the world. He took Mother and my brother and me with him when he could most of the time. We learned firsthand the wonders of the world, the best way to learn. Feel free to look around, and I'll get us some snacks, and we can get to know each other better. Then she came back and told us more. Father went to Egypt, Greece, Rome, Africa, to name a few, and many other places. We have artifacts from all over the world. We noticed a sarcophagus leaning against a wall, African masks, spears, Mayan statues, and a knight's armor, to name a few. Each room was filled with wonders. She told us, "I tried to catalyze and organize them, but they're just too many for me. Over 1,000 items or more. Do you want to see more?" We did, and we loved it all. We loved to treasure hunt and find old things. This was just like hunting in each room. I told her we even have a club named the Lost Treasure Club. We used to love to explore the shore and the woods to find things, but nothing comes close to these treasures. She asked us, "Maybe with your parents' permission, you can come by and help me. I can pay you, and we can see what we can dig up. Father has things put away that even I never saw, something in every room. So ask your parents and come back when you can." That's just what we did, every day after school and Saturdays. It was like a treasure hunt in every room of the house. The house was large, on a great estate, encased in iron gates. In the back was an observatory filled with exotic plants of all kinds, and a vegetable garden and flower garden in the back with a huge fountain. Marble statues were all around with flowers. In the back was woods. She called it her fairy woods, and there was a brook. She told us her brother and her used to play there and had many adventures. You can go explore and play there anytime you like. So we took her up on the offer and explored. Kai and Mei Ling always came with us, and Gladys watched from the garden. One rainy day we were logging items, and she brought us a wooden box and gave me the key. Open it. It's a mystery my brother and I never solved. Maybe you can. Father loved to come up with a mystery for us to find, the treasure he hid. Maybe you'll be luckier than we were. It's still out there somewhere. He told us X marks the spot. The clues are in this box. Go have fun and find the treasure. In the locked box was a map with a X marks the spot on it and an old compass. A note from George Moonstone. Go explore. You will find the hidden treasure. This will be great, we said. Hope you come with us. She smiled and said, I'm too old now, and my brother is long gone. I hope you youngsters will have an adventure of a lifetime. Find your buried treasure. It'll be all yours to do what you like. So all summer we helped her organize the house treasures, but had time to explore the hidden treasure. We followed the clues again and again, but couldn't find the X. Clues on the map. 1. Go 39 steps to the stone statue for your next clue. 2. In the statue, a scroll with a message. It said, go to the fountain and look inside. You'll find your next clue. 3. The fountain is now in need of repair and cleaning, so we did, and at the bottom where the water basin was a picture of a mermaid, and in her hand the next clue. Written on a shell, go to the water, far in the woods, and under the stone you'll be your next clue. You're getting close to finding the X. Some old coins will mark the way, 59 of them. So, follow it to your next clue. Gladys gave us her father's old metal detector that he invented himself. We found the coins, and it led to a big rock. Painted on it was an arrow pointing us to the brook. We used to play here all the time, but never noticed it. The mermaid's note said, follow the water, so the brook must be the water. There was an old fallen tree across, and we walked to the other side. Then we came upon a cave hidden by trees and shrubs. Wow, where would that lead? So we went back to Gladys and told her. She said, my brother and I never found the cave. It could be it. We never noticed it, a hidden cave. So now we'll go in. But be careful, she said. We went back with a cart pulled by Kai, and Mei Ling followed us into the cave. Bravely, we went in with flashlights, shovels, just in case. It was dark and damp, and we pulled the cart in with the help of Kai. On the wall was a big red X. We dug around the ground where the arrow pointed down. Hidden, way down, something hard, the treasure chest. It was filled with a king's ransom. Heavy, but with all our help, we managed to pull it through the woods to the house. We had many stops along the way. Gladys was waiting for us. We moved with the cart. I knew you would find it. We brought it up to her. The treasure is all yours now. What will we do with the treasure? We said, share it with you. Bones for Kai and treats for Mei Ling every day. They helped us too. We put it to good use. Most of the coins and jewelry went to the university, and we'll all be attending it when it's our time to go to college. We also gave some money to good charities. That was our adventure of a lifetime. Now we're all older and out of college. I'm a professor of archaeology and work at the university with Liz. Billy, who now goes by William, is the curator and director of our new museum. We made Gladys's home into a new Moonstone Museum, and the estate is as beautiful with its gardens. It all came back to life for all to enjoy. Gladys still lives there with Kai and Mei Ling. Liz and I go on digs and find artifacts for the museum. The last time we came back home, we all agreed to join her at the house. We were so excited to show her what we found. William will meet us there. But sadly, when we arrived, we found her sitting in her favorite chair by the fireplace. Kai was next to her and Mei Ling in her lap. All now gone in a sweet slumber all together. I guess it was their time, all of them now at rest. Or are they still wandering the halls and rooms of the new Moonstone Museum? If you ever come around, join us. It's a museum like no other. Make reservations and we'll meet you there and give you a personal tour. Or just show up and Gladys, Kai, and Mei Ling just might take you around. Don't worry, they're in good spirits. Make sure you see our special exhibit called X Marks the Spot. It's pictures and some of our treasures that we found. But our best treasure is the picture of us as kids with Gladys, Kai, and Mei Ling around our treasure chest, all with our smiling faces. Let us know if you get a glimpse of their spirits when you come, like we do. It's a privilege to know and love them. Until the next adventure, keep on hunting. You never know what you'll find. I hope you enjoyed this story. Come back for more on Meg's Mysteries. Enjoy your evening.